Hey guys, hope you're having a great weekend. This is our market breakdown video highlighting what we're watching this week in the market and what we saw within the past week. So getting things started, the first thing I'm going to do is do a quick breakdown of SPY here, then I will go into the VIX, then I'll quickly touch SPX, and then really I'll go into the NASDAQ as that has been the sector with strength lately. So looking here on SPY, we get a pullback here on 523, pullback here on 524, and really not much movement off of FOMC. Then what happens here is we get this gap up here on Thursday, powered by Nvidia earnings. We get a pullback into this prior day high, nice bounce up here, and then we get this strong move over this doji candle here on Friday. You can see if we zoom in on a shorter time frame, you can see a very strong open here, follow through, and nice continuation move higher here. Very strong structure here, testing into this 419 to 420 area. Any hold over this 420 area, pretty clear void here up until like this 425 area. So you can see basically in this price structure here, once we cracked over here, pushed all the way up here, and then right here we failed to crack. So really a lot of void in between these two levels here. If we do get strength over 420, I think we can test up into that 425 area, and then above that into like this 428 into 430 area here. But very, very strong daily structure here. Nice bullish candle here off of this doji. Again, hourly, very, very strong here. Quite a bit of structure here. If we do hold that 420 area though, pretty clear up into that 425 area overhead. Now for SPX, testing a crucial level here in 4,200. 4,200 just being a psych level here that we have tested before in the past. See, we bounced and rejected here, got close here, rejected here, and now we're testing, trying to hold this move here. On a hold of 4,200, the next two levels up above into like this 4,223, 4,255, above this around like 4,265. And then that 4,300 being a big psych level overhead. You can see we have rejection here, rejection, and rejection. So basically, that 4,223, 4,255, and then psych levels overhead, 4,300 being the biggest. If we do get a move up here and then a pullback, we'll be watching that 4,200 bounce area here following this strong bullish day off this inside doji bar right here. Now, for the VIX, one thing I want to note is we did get a little bit of a rally on the VIX here. Some of it dealing with the debt ceiling talks. Is it going to get passed? Is it not? And that's going to be the main reason why we got some of this volatility. We had PCE index out on Friday, and that really didn't move VIX that much. We actually had inflation come in higher than expected, and yet the market still rallied here. So from looking at this from a daily perspective, a lot of this 20 area has been rejected very strong, like 20 into like 2030, up here into like this 2075 range. You can see just how many times we've rejected 20. So from a ceiling or from the floor into the ceiling. So you support into a resistance, bounce, bounce, and then reject, 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 and then reject it again. And now we're making that move lower, forming this higher or lower high here. So you can see this pivot here and this pivot here. Lower high here for that continuation move downward. Watching below 18 to test into like the 17 area. One thing you'll notice on the VIX is a lot of times like psych levels like 17, 1750, 18, so on and so forth, often are very important levels. No different than this huge 20 area right here being a key level, and then above that into like say 2075 where we rejected here on 524. So main watches, holds below 18 into like this 17 area here. If we do bounce, still watching that 20 area, such a strong reject level here. And basically how the VIX works is it's just the volatility index. It doesn't have a direct correlation to the inverse of SPY, but a lot of times when the VIX sells off, SPY will rally and vice versa. So when the VIX bounces, then the market will sell off. So they have a inverse relationship. It's not a direct correlation, but that is oftentimes the move that you see. So when you map levels out on the VIX, it oftentimes can help you with setups on the market as well. Now to where all the strength has been. Quite a move here off of QQQ, and a majority of this is powered by Nvidia earnings, at least this gap up here from 330 all the way up to the open at 339. A 3% gap based off of Nvidia earnings, such a strong move, and then a day two follow through with a lot of strength. So we kind of formed this doji bar holding this prior support region here, and then a massive follow through here up to 0.5% here on Friday, and making that move higher and continuation to 52-week highs. Now, it looks very strong, and then you go out to the weekly chart and still see we have a big move up into this 408 area. I like this daily or this weekly bottoming tail here. You get some nice strength basically from 329 all the way up into 336. Watching this hold of 347.15. If we do get strength here, I do think we can test up into, say, like this 350, 351 area. Bounce area, and then a reject area, and then this move lower. So watching this, 351 area is the next area, but the 347 region going to be key here. If we do zoom in on a narrower time frame, you can see we broke through, based, and then got this afternoon push up on a very strong trend move. Anytime you see like 10 bars in a row, 11 green bars in a row on a 5-minute, it's a very, very strong trending structure, and you always want to try to play along with that trend, seeing that it is so strong, obviously waiting for a pullback as it's getting very extended. But strong move here. Watching if we hold 347 for that move up into like that 351.62 area above. And with that being said, that wraps up our watch list video. Reminder, the market is closed on Monday for Memorial Day. Hope you guys have a great and safe Memorial Day, and I look forward to trading with you all on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much, and have a great extended weekend.